See, people think that my videos are like racist. They're anti-black. They're not. I'm a realist about it. I don't. I have a video saying don't go into black neighborhoods because you're gonna get killed and mugged and murdered. Yeah, but everybody knows that. I mean, even the most liberals of liberals. I guarantee you that Bernie Sanders, who's as liberal as he comes, Elizabeth Warren, will never be caught dead in a black neighborhood unless they have uh, you know uh, Secret Service details following them around. Now, what I'm saying is that in this Floyd situation, is that this is all a liberal uh, creation. Now, they could be real ulterior motives in this case. For instance, in the case of trying to get Trump out of the way, to embarrass him, and to have a Democrat, one of their own, in charge. A liberal who's at the same time a racist. You got to keep in mind that liberals are the biggest racists on the planet. They manipulate blacks. They manipulate symbols, so that they want to come across like they're liberals, like they're good guys, like they're pro-black, but they're not. I mean, look at this Hollywood liberals, right? Every time they have the Academy Awards, it's like a sea of white people, more like a sea of Jews, really, but a sea of white people, right? I mean, Chris Rock and others have uh, pointed that out like a million times. Has that changed? Has that changed? All this, what they call limousine liberals, all this Upper West Side liberals, right? They say that they're liberals, but they're not. So they are making a big deal, not because they really give a damn about a petty criminal who's been in jail like uh, many times, who was in porn, who was a drug addict. I mean, this guy was a nobody, just like the rest of them, just like Trayvon Martin, just like Michael Brown and Eric Garner. They're nobodies, but the liberals love them because it gets rid of their political opponent, the conservatives, and in a way also uh, puts blacks in a tougher situation because it keeps uh, it keeps the sort of the black symbolism, so to say, of America in the news, you know. And I see black people didn't ask for this. They really didn't. They did not ask for this demonstration. Trust me, if there were no whites talking about uh, George Floyd, it wouldn't. It wouldn't even exist. Most blacks probably don't even know how George Floyd is. But white liberals keep it in the news for a variety of reasons. Most of them is to hurt black people because in the end, I see black people getting hurt in this case. There's a reason why blacks in the 50s, 40s, and 50s owned more property, more businesses. And then in the 60s, when the liberals took over and the welfare state started, blacks all of a sudden went on welfare. Not all, I understand. But they became this sort of, you know, um, government dependent population because liberals took over. Look at Minnesota, where all the riots, or at least where the riots started, and they continue in places like New York and Los Angeles. These are all blue states. These are all blue states. You don't see riots like this in North Dakota, or South Dakota, West Virginia, uh, Georgia too much, or all the red states, Arkansas. You don't see that there because liberals uh, don't incite them, and so that's really the story. Again, you don't blame black people for all this. Blame the white liberals who are behind this. They created the monster and they keep it going, and that's the story. I will continue with further information.